iSun P3208 Smart Regulated Power Supply. In the package there are a P3208 Regulated Power Supply, a weekly JC drawing card, qualified certificate, electronic user manual shown in QR code, a power cord, a grounding wire, banana plug alligator clip power testing wires both in black and red, 3 USB hub power on cables, and boot up FPC and iOS all series. Plug the grounding wire in the banana socket on the back of P3208. There is anti-static procedure in P3208. Please be sure to use grounded. Connect the power cord. Power on and boot up P3208. From left to right at the top of the main page are product model P3208, boot time, version number. Users can check whether they are using the latest version here. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi status. Wi-Fi is divided into 3 states: off, on but not connected, connected. Settings interface of P3208. The first one is language. Press the knob to enter the interface. Press the knob again to switch language. Press ESC to go back. The second one is sound. Users can choose to open/close the prompt tone. The third one is standby. Users can set the automatic standby time here. Voltage adjust, which belongs to the SYSCFG parameter setting that is used to facilitate the operation of P3208. We will explain the function and parameter adjustment of P3208 in detail later. In the device info interface, the basic information of the device will be shown. The server model and the current version model will be shown in the update interface under networking. When there is new functions to be released, they will be pushed for free through version upgrade. It can be upgraded directly when connecting to Wi-Fi or upgraded on platform when not connect to Wi-Fi. There is a Type-C interface on the side of the P3208, which is used to connect to platform for version upgrading and Wi-Fi binding. Connect the device to computer and open iSun platform. After connection, you can choose the version you want to upgrade. Click the Wi-Fi option to connect the device to Wi-Fi. Select the Wi-Fi to be connected and enter the password. When it shows connect successfully, it means the device is connected to Wi-Fi. Users can upgrade on the device. If already connected to Wi-Fi, users can download the firmware directly in the settings. After downloading, click Update. P3208 newly added Bluetooth function. Users can connect P3208 to Wi-Fi through mobile phone. Currently, it only supports 2.4G Wi-Fi networking. Search iSun in the mini program of WeChat. Make sure that the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi of mobile phone are turned on. Find the device number and click Connect. Enter the Wi-Fi password. Click Confirm. P3208 receives the password and tries to connect to Wi-Fi. Connect Successful is displayed on the mobile phone, and the Wi-Fi icon on P3208 turns black. After connecting to Wi-Fi successfully, start operating through Wi-Fi. There is Contact option in the settings of P3208. Scan the QR code to jump to iSun official website. Reset. The device will restart after confirming, and the value of each item will restore to the one that is set before shipping. The corresponding interface is indicated on each app icon on the main page. DC output and SC repair correspond to the banana socket on the lower right. Boot line, BAD FC, and BAD Calibra correspond to the expansion interfaces on the lower left. PD plus QC corresponds to PDQC fast charge interface. Interfaces in the same functional area cannot be used at the same time. Interfaces in different functional areas can be used simultaneously. Users can view the data of different interfaces at the same time in the preview interface. DC output interface. The main interface of DC output can be switched between pointer and digital modes. Press V/A to modify the output voltage and current. The selected value is displayed in green. Rotate the knob to adjust the value. The adjustable value of voltage is 0.1-32 V. Press V/A to switch between current and voltage. The adjustable value of current is 100 mA. The M1, M2, M3 buttons belong to preset buttons. Long press M1, M3 to set the adjusted value as the default value. Long press VA to switch between CV and CC modes. Curve, switch the display mode to curve. Users can also modify the value in the curve interface, and the preset buttons are still valid. Voltage, this interface is used to set the warning value for DC output. When the adjusted voltage value is greater than the warning value, a pop-up warning window will appear. The normal voltage can be set from 0.1-32 V. It can also be turned off. Range is used to modify the measurement range of pointer mode. Different ranges correspond to different scenarios. If the more precise adjustment is needed, users can select V-Adjust and switch it to 0.01 V in the Settings interface. The adjusted value will be 0.01 each time. It's for voltage only. Current adjustment is still 0.1 each time. Let's test it in practice. Firstly, connect the banana plug alligator clip cable to the banana socket. Connect the red one to the positive pole and the black one to the negative pole. Connect the mini fan for demonstration according to the color of the wires. Adjust the voltage and current to the value we want. Press Output button to start output. The pop-up window here shows the voltage exceeds the normal value. Open the voltage interface. The normal voltage value we set here is 0.1 V. The voltage we wanted to output is 3 V, which exceeds the normal voltage, so there is a pop-up window. Now let's increase the normal voltage value. Press Output button to start output. The fan is not turning. We can adjust the voltage and current values during the output process. Increase the current value and the fan runs normally. Boot line. P3208 is packaged with iPhone 7 to 14 series battery boot up FPCs and 3 USB hub booting cables, inside of which is made of 5 soldering wires that should be connected to the 5 solder pads on the booting FPC respectively. Here we use color to distinguish the soldering wire and letters to distinguish solder pads. X11 series, soldering the white wire to W/RY, green to Y, yellow to G, blue to B, red to R. 7-8P 12 series, soldering the white wire to RY, green to Y, yellow to G, blue to B, red to R. 13 series, soldering the white wire to W, green to Y, yellow to G, blue to B, red to R. 14 series, soldering the white wire to W, green to G, yellow to Y, blue to B, red to R. USB hub material has upgraded. The old RY wire is replaced by the W wire. The old USB hub can use normally. according to the color of the wire inside the boot cable, soldering them on the boot up FPC one by one corresponding to the letters. There are 2 iOS and 2 Android extension interfaces on P3208. If more booting operations are needed at the same time, you can choose the 1-key boot up docking station, 1 to 6 expansion ports. You can also use the AI Zone Smart Pointer Ammeter by matching with the boot cable. Mechanical pointer ammeter, current analysis is more intuitive. Meanwhile, it has 1 to 4 expansion ports. Boot line, there are 2 display modes, dial and digital. Press VA key to adjust the value. Adjustable voltage value 4.2-4.5 V. Adjustable current value 0.1-4.5 A. The preset button is not available in the boot interface. Select Curve to enter the curve interface. The data can also be adjusted here. Range is used to adjust the current range in dial mode. 300 mA small range dedicated to measure small current and leakage. The power arm current is displayed in 2A3A. Finally, there is a 1-key booting switch. Let's demonstrate directly. Switch to the curve interface and connect the boot cable. Select the corresponding interface and buckle it on the motherboard of the mobile phone that needs to be turned on. Long press the knob to turn on or off the 4.2 V power output. The number in red indicating that the power supply is on. The number in black indicating that the power supply is off. When the power supply is turned on, press the knob. The 1-key boot icon turns red, indicating that the 5V power supply has been turned on. The number in the lower right corner turns black, output glows red, and make a beep, which indicates that the power supply output is now disconnected. Then the number turns red, showing that the power supply output is turned on, but there is no current fluctuation display on the curve at the same time, indicating that the motherboard has not been turned on successfully. Normally, press the knob to open the 5V charge connector power output. After a period of time, it will disconnect the 5V output automatically, but there will be no alarm and no automatic power off. According to the data fluctuation, it is disconnected automatically when it reaches the maximum set current. Now let's increase the current value slightly. Turn on the 5V charge connector power supply output. The boot up button turns white and the 5V charge connector power supply has been disconnected. No power outages, no alarms, but with data fluctuations. It has been booted successfully. Fast charge. Enter into the fast charge interface. iPhone fast charging. Connect the power supply to iPhone with an Apple fast charging cable. The power supply starts to charge the phone. The current, voltage, power, and protocols of the fast charging of the mobile phone are displayed synchronously on the screen. Android fast charging. Connect the smart power supply and the Android phone with a USB cable. The power supply starts to charge the phone. The current, voltage, power, and protocols of the fast charging of the mobile phone are displayed synchronously on the screen. If other functions need to be used at the same time, press the ESC to go back to the main page and open the preview interface. Multiple sets of functional data can be viewed at the same time. Precautions. When supplying the fast charge for mobile phones, it's best when the battery power is less than 80%. Sufficient power or the charge connector of mobile phone has been replaced will have a subordinate effect. 2 fast charging ports can be used at the same time. Short circuit repair. Select short circuit repair on the main page. Press the V/A button to adjust the voltage and current. The selected data is displayed in green. The voltage can be adjusted from 0.1-32 V and the current can be adjusted from 0.1-8 A. Rotate the knob to select working time and interval time. Press the knob to confirm the modified data. The working time can be adjusted from 0-30s and interval time can be adjusted from 0-5s. Connect the banana plug alligator clip cable to the smart power supply. Let's demonstrate with a 10 wire. Now the voltage parameter is 7.2 V and the current parameter is 6A. Press the output button. All data will be displayed in red. Indicates that the burn-in function is turned on. Connect the 10 wire with 2 alligator clips. The 10 wire is fused. When the power supply supplies DC output, the smart fan on the back will turn on automatically if the current exceeds 5A, and vice versa. Battery calibration. The battery calibration function needs to be achieved with AISUN battery calibration adapter. Connect the battery calibration adapter to the P3208 with a USB cable. Buckle the battery on the corresponding port to start battery calibration. Auto cycle. Charging current can be set from 0.5-3.2A. P3208 will charge the battery with the set charging current. The discharging current can be set from 0.5-3.2A. P3208 will discharge the battery with the set discharging current. The cutoff voltage can be set from 2.9-4V. During the discharging process, it will enter the next stage when the cutoff voltage is reached. Charging rest time can be set from 0 to 3 hours. It refers to the rest time after the charge is complete. Discharge rest time can be set from 0 to 6 hours. It refers to the rest time after the discharge is complete. Long press the knob to enter the function test interface to start testing. When start cycling, enter the charging state. The power supply will charge the battery with the set charging current. When the battery is fully charged, it will enter the rest state. The rest time after charging is charging rest time. When the charging rest time is up, it will enter the discharging state. The power supply will discharge the battery with the set discharging current. After the discharge is completed or reaches the cutoff voltage, it will start discharging rest. When the discharging rest time is up, it will start recharging. The above are recommended values with high efficiency measured by AISUN Lab. Users with special needs can modify the corresponding values according to their own needs. If there are no special needs, please try to keep the recommended value. In the automatic cycle interface, you can see the comparison between the current value and the original value of battery. Long press the knob to enter the next stage. When pressing the ESC button to exit, you can choose whether to run the auto cycle in the background. After selecting to run in the background, a red will show on the upper right of the battery calibration adapter icon on the main interface, which indicates that the cycle is running at this time. Please note, the interfaces in the same area cannot be used at the same time during battery cycling if either of the other two functions that need the same interface is turned on. The battery cycle will stop. Performance test. Test capacity can be set from 5% to 100%. P3208 will test the battery with the set capacity as the upper limit. The discharge current can be set from 0.5-3.2A. P3208 will discharge the battery with the set discharge current value. The cutoff voltage can be set from 2.9-4V. It will stop discharging after reaching the set voltage. The rest time can be set from 0 to 3 hours. It refers to the rest time after testing. When the rest time is up, it will enter the next round of testing. After setting the values, long press to enter the function test interface to start testing. Users can judge the battery performance by observing the battery charging time to reach the test capacity and the discharge time to reach the cutoff voltage. The shorter the time, the worse the battery performance, and vice versa. Discharging test. The discharging current can be set from 0.5-3.2A. P3208 will discharge the battery with the set current value. In the discharging time setting, we can set the duration of the discharging state from 0 to 3 hours. After setting the values, long press the knob to enter the function test interface. There is a countdown to the target time in the time status bar at the bottom. After the discharge time reaches the set value, it will stop discharging automatically. Charging test. Test capacity can be set from 5%-100%. P3208 will test the battery with the set capacity as the upper limit. Charging current can be adjusted from 0.5-3.2A. P3208 will charge the battery with the set current value. The charging time refers to the duration of the charging state, which can be set from 0 to 3 hours. After setting the values, long press the knob to enter the function test interface. Start the charging test, which is the set test capacity, or the set charging time. We can view the countdown of the charging time in the time status bar. The current battery life is higher than the set battery capacity, so it didn't output current. Battery fast charging. The battery fast charging function needs to be achieved with the fast charge adapter. Connect the fast charge adapter to P3208 with a USB cable. Buckle the battery on the corresponding port of the adapter. P3208 starts to charge the battery.